Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 18th to the 24th of December 2023. So we are in solstice week, and that normally goes from the 21st to the 24th, and then we have a feast. So the sun is rising and setting at the same place, minimum arc across the sky, and we're in the darkest nights of the year. There's not much activity going on this week except for the sun will pass over into Capricorn from Sagittarius to Capricorn on the 22nd, marking the exact point of the solstice. And on the 23rd, Mercury will retrograde back from Capricorn into Sagittarius. So if you can visualise that, the sun and Mercury moving together at the solstice point between Sagittarius and Capricorn, but the sun going forward over that point and Mercury going backwards. So what does that mean? Well, it depends where it is, which house in your chart, as to where you'll see the activity. But although Mercury retrograde is written about in very fearful and detrimental terms, it's actually our opportunity to go within, calm the mind, and change our perspective. So as Sagittarius is the sage, the wise one, and we're in the days of greatest darkness and potential depth, then this is the perfect opportunity to turn our focus inwards to our own hearth fire, what really motivates us, what we care about, what we're passionate about, and let daily busyness and linear plans to the side for a while. So doubly powerful winter solstice this year with the Mercury retrograde in full effect and perfect timing as we reflect on the year that's been, what we've learned, the hills that we've climbed, challenges met, any friction, what we're holding on to, lessons that we need to wrap up, then go willingly inwards, a sort of short hibernationary stasis. Even though everything on the outside can be incredibly busy on the run up to Christmas, can you find that time within your cave to connect with your inner gold? With all this movement, as we know, we've recently had Neptune turn direct as well, and the residue of this is still happening. Memories from this life, from past lives, things retained in the walls of our cells emotionally, can pop up for rinsing. So don't be surprised if you have some feelings that you can't place, that you can't find the rationality for, but rise up within you to be released, as we're heading towards a very electrical, vibrational, new energy when Pluto goes into Aquarius with the Sun on the 21st of January. So can we see this period as a complete rinsing and releasing, almost a rebirth, letting go of anything that's dense or brittle, anything that's holding us down or back. We do that by just taking the message forwards. So letting go like no other year. As we head towards the rebirth of the solstice, there's all sorts of other time circles that will be open to us to explore in order that we can let go of centuries, not just past solar cycle. Most of the activities in the winter signs at the moment, so this is the perfect time to hibernate and to focus within. Find the inner silence, find your inner strength, your inner calm, your inner motivation, but let the chatter of the mind and the world be kept at a distance. Turn the volume down on some of that stuff. Obviously, having Mercury retrograde over the Christmas period with both travel and communication with friends and family, just be aware that this is happening. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. We are going to have people say what they mean. There might not be too much subtlety on the one hand, but definitely no subterfuge on the other, in the honest sign of Sagittarius, which likes to get straight to the point. But sometimes we can take the option not to speak, and choose to practice listening instead, or not say the thing that's crossing our mind immediately. Double check to see if it's true, relevant or kind. So Mercury retrograde, great opportunity to explore the mind, and from Capricorn to Sagittarius can even look at how we learn, how we think, what we think about, how we communicate, why we communicate, and how we're coming across. So there's a depth and authenticity to this holiday season, with a sense of humour and keeping plenty of space to be able to make inner adjustments and changes, so we come out the other side realigned and with pure purpose. So if you'd like to see where this is happening for you, I am available, zoehind7@gmail.com, where we can have readings, astrology, tarot, numerology. I have a 13-module course that I can go through with you, one module at a time, or just picking certain modules to fill in the gaps of your knowledge. I have gift vouchers available if you'd like to give somebody the gift of getting to know their soul plan in a friendly and intuitive one-to-one format. And I also offer coaching if anything's coming up in past lives, if you're ready to break patterns and leave certain things behind so that you can step forward light and free. So while the world is buzzing on the outside, almost overstimulated, can we find peace and strength on the inside at this sacred time of year with this strong planetary alignment guiding us to golden rebirth and preparing us for what's to come. So those are the horoscopes for this week, and I'll see you next week.